All right. We're gonna learn today. And it's Snippy Joker on another episode where we find out if this DPS character is right for me. If you've been following my videos, I've been on the hunt to find what DPS players are right for me, and I've been kind of going down the list, and today we are doing Black Panther. Black Panther is a 4-star hero, so the challenge is real, and he is a melee type of DPS. I usually do, I go to the training grounds, I try to learn about their moves, try to learn what they do, and then I go a quick match before I record the actual video to give me a chance to get used to the character. And Black Panther was a challenge to get used to. The cool thing about Black Panther is he has 2 moves that put a marker on the enemies. One is a spear that you can hit and it explodes and puts the marker on. 2 is a kind of like a forward thrust spinning kick that puts another marker on. And if you use his other move that basically thrusts him forward and take out characters with that marker, you can use that move again. And I feel like it's not adamantium. Oh my goodness, I should know this since I'm a Marvel fan. We're just going to call it marker because for some reason the name is not hitting my head. But with that being said, before we continue, are you a Black Panther main? Do you use Black Panther? What are the moves you like about him? How do you use him? Let's have a conversation about Black Panther. And even if you're not a Black Panther main and you face a Black Panther, how do you feel about him? If you had a challenge, do you feel like it's easy to take them down? Do you feel that it's difficult with your specific characters? With Black Panther, I found out that he needs to be in and out as quickly as possible. You put the marker on, you use your attacks, you get in, you do some damage, you get out, and it's like a dine and dash type of moveset in my mind. Correct me if I'm wrong, put it in the comments. But I feel like you have to wait for the right moment with Black Panther. My thought was hit him with a spear that puts a marker on, hit him another one with a kick, puts a marker on, go in with the dash, the claw attack, hit him, use it again to get out, jump, hit a wall, double jump, away, heal, come back. I feel that would have been the right moveset. It was hard to conquer that type of combo, especially when you are going against a Hulk and a Wolverine combo. Even Bruce Banner seemed like a challenge. Every time I was in the middle of a fight, and again, I know this is a quick match, not everyone's perfect. Every time I was in the middle of a fight, I felt like I was surrounded by a good amount of enemies that took my health down from 300 to 0 within a second. Now, with that being said, when you hit someone with that marker, you get a health boost. And I think it went from 300 to 315 or 330. Just enough for you to get in, do the damage, and get out. But, with that being said, I think the problem I had the most was getting out. When I was in the middle of the fight, I didn't know how to react and get out of the fight where I wasn't going to be put down as quickly as I would a tank, or as quickly as maybe Peter Quill. We had a Star-Lord in there that was doing quite well, and I feel like Star-Lord you can thrust out or float above a little bit, or an Iron Man you can use his thrusters to fly away, or a Storm you can kind of like have a defensive move that kind of if anyone gets close you use electricity or wind to get people away from you. Like certain characters have those types of movements as DPS to get out of there. With Black Panther, I would use a spear, maybe once or twice, maybe I used it too many times, because I think you get up to 2. I would use the spinning kick move, get in there, put the markers on, use it, and then use it to try and get out, but either I'd hit a wall, or I would go in too deep and try to get out in time, but I would take too much damage where I was taken out easily. I didn't really use the wall jumping or getting into wall as much because I wasn't used to it, and maybe I should have. I mean, you can see the other Black Panther there that I just took out. This first game felt okay. You know, it wasn't that big of a deal. Yes, I was getting taken out by the Hulk. Yes, I was getting taken out by the Wolverine. But it was when we got to this second match here where I really started feeling the pain, where it was close quarters, and when I'm surrounded as Panther and have no support, I'm like a fish in a barrel. I'm easy to take out. I'm easy to get rid of. And I'm sure the other players were either dropping in, dropping out, and, you know, getting new players. But like here, I just felt like I couldn't land my attacks. I had a Loki that was doing quite well. I was trying to use the adamantium? No, what is the other metal? I know what it is. It's Captain America's shield. It's gonna annoy me. Anyways, you know, I felt like when I got overwhelmed, I couldn't, and I used all my moves, I couldn't get out. And that is a huge problem for someone like me who maybe would make the mistake of pushing too far, like here. And I'm sorry, and his ult is like a giant panther that would come out and also put marks on other people. And what I was trying to do there was use the spear, mark, use the ultimate, mark, and then thrust in, but I might have been on cooldown, but I just don't think I was in the right mindset to push that far forward. And I had to learn this slowly and quickly because, like here, I know if I pushed in right there with those three guys, especially with their Punisher doing as well as he was, I had no chance. And then I saw his Wolverine, and I thought, alright, one-on-one, how does Black Panther do? Especially against a Wolverine. And I started using his spear, I started using his thrusting moves. I knew that if I could, and I used the heal to my advantage, I knew that if I could mark him and then use a thrust back and forth, I could take him out. I mean, yes, I had the help of their Psylocke, but I'm pretty sure one-on-one with the movement, the quick movement that Black Panther has, I would have been able to take out that Wolverine. And of course, I run into a Punisher with a Gatling gun because why not? With that being said, I have faced a Black Panther before, and I didn't know his moveset that well enough to deflect him. The Black Panther I had was in a previous video, or a previous game, I don't know if I uploaded the video, where he would fly in, try and take out our healers, and fly out. Now, thankfully, he wasn't that much of a problem. So do you feel that Black Panther needs a buff? Do you feel he needs a debuff? Do you feel that he needs some kind of adjustment in the next upcoming patches that would help him? Let me know in the conversation. Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about that. You know, when would you use his ult? When would you use his combo? What kind of combos would you use? You know, when I face the Black Panther as an enemy, I just don't feel like he's that much of a threat. I don't feel like he's doing enough damage. I feel like in the hands of a pro, maybe they can do well with zooming in, you know, using the marker to zoom in, using the marker to zoom out, because then your attack refreshes, and then basically climbing a wall and jumping away, kind of like what Spider-Man does. Spider-Man comes in, does a little damage, gets out, just like Venom. Venom comes in, when he's 2 damage, oh my goodness, he webs out. So, is that what you would do in this instance? I mean, trying to find a DPS player that's right for me on a PS5 on a controller is difficult as it is. And I just feel like if I'm beaten by a Black Panther, either the player was good, or there was dumb luck involved, or I just wasn't in the right move or the right character, or I didn't understand the character, and I just need to choose something else to deflect him. Because I think the one Panther that beat me I was a healer. I think it was Luna, or I was Cloak and Dagger, and I switched to either Luna or I switched to Gru, and at that point he wasn't that much of a threat. Yeah, we lost, but I felt like with a character that I knew against a Black Panther, I was able to defeat him more easily. And it took me almost until this third match, as you saw here, to finally start getting some kind of momentum, some kind of KOs. But what annoys me the most is this Bruce banner here almost took me out because I didn't understand him. And then finally I did get taken out by Loki. Loki with his clones can just ultimately destroy you in the end as Black Panther. So, with that being said, would I choose Black Panther going forward? Probably not. He has really cool combos. He's a dash in, dash out type of character in my eyes, in my feeling. Let me know if you feel differently. He's not the type of character I would use. I like a character that can be in the fight, whether it's support or a healer or a DPS support or a DPS, like someone that can stay in the fight, like a DPS tank, like someone that can be there, be in the fight. I feel like I can still move around. Yeah, I understand I might get taken out, but I want to be in the fight there, ready to go, be able to create cover fire, be able to attack. I feel like Panther, it's kind of like one of those covert operators where you need to stand in the wait like a panther. Oh, that makes sense. Stand in the bush like a panther, wait for your prey, pounce, take them out, and leave. So, I don't think Panther's right for me. Do you like Panther? Do you play as a Panther? Have you played against a Panther? And how do you feel about it? Let's put it in the comments. But that is it for today's video. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all the subs and likes. I really enjoy doing these. I appreciate all the love that people would give me. I know I'm a small YouTuber just trying to grow and create more and one day be better at this, better equipment, and just better overall. So again, please sub to help me grow, like the video, let's chat in the comments, go check out my other channel, Snippy Joker Shorts, Snippy Joker Shorts. It's another channel I have. I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. So again, thank you for watching, really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.